반갑습니다. I've been away for a little while. I was sick for about a week. Um, I'm all better now, and thanks to everybody who sent me well wishes. I really appreciate that. But everything's all good now. But I've still been hard at work, mostly on my blog, putting in some time there, writing some blogs and some articles. If you get a chance, check it out. The link is in the comments section below. And I've been keeping an eye on my YouTube channel here. A lot of people write a lot of great comments and a lot of great questions. And one came through that I wanted to speak to, and it has to do with losing weight in Korea or gaining weight. And it comes from user Diana Loves Chunky Celebrity Chefs. And she writes, I'm from California, and it seems like a lot of Americans lose weight during their 1 to 2 year stay in Korea. If you yourself have lost weight, can you tell us about it? Like, is it simply because people walk instead of drive? Or is it because of the food? Curious because the YouTubers I've been watching, English teachers in Korea, end up gaining weight once they get back to the States. Thanks. I am shocked that you're watching other YouTube videos. Just kidding. Well, in my case, I did lose a little bit of weight in the winter time, in the thick of the winter, January or February. Now, I have the body type and metabolism type where if I don't incorporate weight training into my regimen, I will lose weight. I will lean out even more, just naturally. And judo schools here in Korea, most of them don't have air conditioning or heating. So in the summertime, it's boiling hot, and in the wintertime, it is just frigid freezing. And it's really difficult to get warmed up even after a rigorous workout. And even then, you're still feeling a little bit cold, especially when you're changing. You're really freezing. And even though there's a little weight training area at my judo school, by the end of the workout, I just wanted to get home, and so I ended up losing a few pounds. Not a lot, but I noticed that I had thinned out a little bit. For me, it didn't really have to do with the food. Being Korean, I grew up eating Korean food all the time, so when I got here, there wasn't really an adjustment period for me. I had no problem with all the smells and flavors and all that, so eating lunch at school was not an issue with me. And that's really a big thing. The lunches are really great. They're nutritious. They're just take a little bit of getting used to for some people. And for those people, that might be the biggest issue, I think, for losing weight. A lot of folks have trouble getting acclimated to the food, lunch food, all the different restaurants. Maybe they had tried some of the more popular dishes back home and thought they'd be okay, but once they get here and they see the full spectrum of what Korea offers, what Korean people really eat, they just had a hard time adjusting, and because of that, they lost weight. I think that's the biggie. That being said, Korean schools are built on these treacherous hills, and that can offer some exercise for somebody who's not super active to begin with, and maybe they will drop some weight, and maybe walking around the city a lot will help them. But I think mostly it has to do with the food. Now, on the flip side of it is, a lot of people come here and for a little while they're homesick, or maybe they're wondering, the heck am I doing here? And they're freaking out, and in times like that, a lot of people turn to food just for comfort, and maybe they'll gain weight. Or maybe somebody comes and they really get into the party situation here, drinking beer and eating like all the time when they're drinking, and they gain weight as well. So that's the flip side of it. I think it really, a lot of it boils down to the food and whether you're going to get used to it or not. Exercise might have a little bit to do with it. But I would say to anybody, as you're coming here to Korea, if you do come here, really try to give the food a shot. It's really going to make a huge difference in your experience. The lunches, like I said, they're very good. They're very nutritious. You can eat as much as you want, and they're really inexpensive, maybe like $2 or something like that for a meal. And that's really going to help you kind of stay healthy and eat nutritious food and things like that, and not turn to fast food and pizza all the time. But that's all I could think of. That's my case and what I've seen happens to other people. I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, let me know. If you like this, please subscribe. But otherwise, I'll see you next time. Peace.